If we now open a paypal.php file, which you'll find inside of the mod folder, after the required ones, we're going to put our try and then catch statement right at the bottom. So let's indent everything. And if we do the catch here, and we catch in obviously exception, then echo helper JSON array, and we're going to have error equals true, and then message equals get message. Now if we go up, and after if token 2 equals login string to hash token 1, then we're going to create object user equals new user, then user equals object user get user, and we're passing session get session, and it's a login and property login underscore front. Then we keep our order instantiation, and for the if statement we add isn't empty user and object order create order, and we're passing user as the parameter here. Then the order and items stay exactly the same way as they are at the moment. Now one thing we need to do is for this if statement and for the previous one, we need to throw the exception if it's not successful. So let me just split the window here. So for the first if statement, we're going to do else throw new exception, and this one will say invalid request. And for the second one, when we couldn't find the user or order could not be created, we simply else throw exception. This one will say order could not be created. And if we check the following if statement, we have isn't empty order and isn't empty items. So what we're going to do for this one is else throw new exception. The message will say there was a problem retrieving your order. Now after the if order isn't empty and items isn't empty, for the object basket we need to pass the user parameter as previously, so user. Then we've got catalog PayPal stays the same. For each loop there are no changes. For the PayPal underscore tax underscore card, what we're going to do here is change the object basket VAT to final VAT, and then we need to create another property which we already have inside of the PayPal class, which will be called shipping, because this time we're going to be passing the shipping cost to PayPal as well. So that's going to be displayed actually on the page when we are about to log in to PayPal. So final again, final shipping underscore cost. Now we can remove this user because we've already done this together with this if statement. So if we use this and remove the indent here, and then obviously remove the closing curly bracket, we are also going to convert this echo object PayPal run to simply create the variable called form, and we're going to get the form itself. Then order this time is going to be token. We're not getting this by ID. And after this, we simply echo helper JSON, and we go for array. First index is error, which equals false, and form, which equals our form variable.